Okay, boys, so here's where I am on this. I'm going to show you all the junk out here, and I want you to understand that I would never actually ask you to do this. So if you look at this, and where I am right now is I've seen enough to say uh, the amount of work required for this is extensive, and it's going to be lots and lots of dump loads. So let's start with just I'm standing here at this corner of the house. And so there's the front door. I'm just going to pan. And, there's some stuff there. No big deal. We saw that. We've already, kind of seen that. Not a big deal to us. And then you get over here, and there's some stuff on the side of the garage. We probably couldn't see that from the sky. The canopy. What you can't see behind that tree, there's a bunch of stuff I'll show you more of. Come around. There's a boat full of crap. Unfortunately, the boat's tires are dead. You can't see, but off in the distance there's a camper that's full of stuff. There's some more stuff in the background. It looks deceiving from this picture. Don't worry. I'll be getting up nice and close to all of this so that you can get a good feel for what's going on here. There's that building, which is also full of crap. And these buildings, there's only one building on the entire property that I don't think, shouldn't be just completely knocked down. All right, so let's get back over here to where there's the corner of the house, and then there's this garage thing, and it's divided up into multiple spaces. At the far end, it's hard to see. Let me see if I can get close enough so you can see it. So down here is a roll-up garage door behind this tree. You see that? Now, interestingly, if I pan 180 degrees, it's the deck of the house. So I'm not exactly sure how somebody was supposed to use that garage door. Anyway, up here on this half, so there's that garage door, which is one room, and then up here is a front room, and it looks like it was some sort of storage room. So let's go take a look at this. And I wish I could can the smell for you and bring that back so you could be smelling what I'm smelling right now. It's a mixture between death, rat, and some other stuff that I can't describe. So I think I said that this room was its size by like 12 foot by 21 foot, 4 feet deep. Also notice that there's no ceiling up there. Okay, so everything's got to come out of here, and of course there's a freezer in there that has to be specially disposed of. And then next to the building, there's a whole bunch of crap piled up here, and then there's a bunch of crap piled up here. And how I counted for that was I said, well, that's a 3 foot pile, 3 foot tall pile that is 3 feet wide, that is 20 feet long. And that encompasses all the stuff that you saw on the side, plus this canopy thing, all that stuff. I can't remember if I threw the wheelchair in on that or not, but this slide, this metal cage thing, and just all the stuff that's in here. Okay, so that window that you see there, that's that little room we were just in. And if I pan over here to the left, there's a lean-to. Let me see if I can show you the top lean-to here. And by the way, from this part of the lean-to, from right here, all the way back to the other side, and the whole square is a concrete slab. So this structure all has to go, but the bonus is there's a concrete slab underneath. So we get in here. Let me get you some light. Just a bunch of crap, man. So the biggest problem with the crap in here is there's hazardous waste stuff mixed in. Like, what's in that barrel? Who knows? And who's going to take care of that? We got half a dozen tires there. The tires tend to come in batches of about 6, apparently. So the problem with this is, to me, if I could just scoop it all up and put it into one of those dumpsters, that'd be one thing. But I'm gonna have to scoop it all up. I'm gonna have to sort it before it goes anywhere. Okay, so this room here, there's your slide up door. So I'll start from the side over here. We've got more tires. Of course, we're gonna find tires everywhere. And lots of odds and ends in here with, various cans of whatnot, some small engines. Some of this is reusable, but man, goodness, you're going to pay a hefty price digging out the useful stuff out of the crap stuff while you find a way to dispose of the hazardous waste stuff. So we're going to have lots of little batteries and things like that to dispose of in here. But good news is concrete floor. There's a step right here for some reason. Not sure why that's needed, but why they couldn't be at the same level. Anyway, let's see this room in here. I think I said let's just average it out at, because of the hazardous waste, let's average it out at 3 to 4 feet. Oh, look, more tires. All right. So, fence posts. Wow, we could use those, I'm sure. But, well, that's a lot of work to get 4 or 5 fence posts. It's not like I'm trying to talk you out of this. Okay, so then there's another lean-to. Now this doesn't have walls on it. It's about the same size as the other lean-to, with its odds and ends, plus tires. So don't know. Didn't ever check this barrel. Barrel's empty, thank goodness. Okay, but lots of tires in here. Little tires, big tires, air compressor. Some shovels you could use. So you gotta take down the structure plus all this. So this is at least 2 feet in height for the space that's there. And then we have the area around it, which there's a lot of metal here. I don't believe we have garbage service out here. We're required to take our own garbage. So it's not like we can just, on a week-by-week basis throw this stuff in something. Got this little trailer that's, too big for a pickup truck. The tires can't go with it. It'd have to go into, on a trailer to go to the metal place, and they probably want the wood taken off of it first. There's a pile of tin here, which I'm sure that's, reusable. It doesn't look too bent up or anything, so that could be stored better. All right, this is the tin shed thing that's attached to the garage. It's 16 by 24. It has 3 electric wheelchairs, air compressor, some more tires, of course, more tires. Where's my finger? There, more tires. The toilet, some stuff that can be compressed, like a toilet, can be broken up pretty easily and make it smaller. But then there's stuff in here that's pretty bulky that's not going to break up. And I don't know what the deal is with these wheelchairs, if you can just throw them in the dump, or if there's something special I have to do with that. I didn't find hazardous materials out here, but there is fire extinguishers. I don't think you can just throw those away. And there's a propane tank. You can't just throw those away. But we know how to dispose of propane tanks, right? So, you know, let's give this a 2 to 3 feet with at least 75% of its capacity, its floor space. And there's a few things over here on the side which are mostly metal. All right, let's go look at the boat number one. Boat number one is a 16-footer on a trailer. Tires are flat and sunk into the ground. I'd say the trailer still has value. I don't know about, you know, the boat. The best thing about this boat is, unlike some of the others, it's not packed full of crap, but it does have some stuff. So it's about 16 by, just call it 16 by 6 feet by 3 feet is its space, and then we have to get rid of the trailer, which probably ends up getting, nobody will take it, it gets trailered someplace. Off here in the woods, not a lot of garbage, thank goodness, just a little bit of stuff. I think there's a fence in the way that is keeping them from putting garbage back here. By the way, I think that most of the good stuff that people wanted, and by the way, I'm walking back, here's the lean-to. I'm just showing you stuff that I'm gonna give you a preview of what we're about to look at as we come back. I have to look at this in a certain order so I can get behind the sun and all that stuff. Hey, another boat, 16-footer, stock full of crap. And not only is it full of crap, it's surrounded by crap. Mostly metal. The thing I hate about the metal is it's just more sorting. You know, when you've got stuff like this plastic thing and that vacuum cleaner, well, you just pick it up with the excavator and throw it in the dumpster, or throw it in by hand. You don't even think about it. You just get rid of it. But the metal, I don't want to pay when I can give it away for free, or even get paid to get it. So this boat's about the same size as the other one, a little bit bigger, and full of stuff. Okay, so back there, the garage. Over there, the house. And then we're gonna walk over to this bit of stuff here. Truck bed liner. What do you do with that? I mean, maybe somebody take it if you know what size truck it fits, but you know, so this right here, what the heck is this big pipe thing? I don't know. It's a bunch of big pipes that are, I think it was some sort of awning or something. Barbecue grill. But in order to recycle that, it's too big for the trailer. It has to be disassembled. It could be cut. That's possible. But it's not just throwing it in. It's doing some labor and then throwing it in. Okay, so this little building here, I don't remember the size of it. I marked it down. It might be 12 by 12 or 12 by 16. All right. Actually, I'm going to go look at this from the other side, but I'm just giving you a view from this angle, and then I'll go over to the window. Hey, look. Patches of ground with no crap in them. So, all the woods that surround this thing are pretty clear of stuff. But of course, right next to the building, more tires. Okay. So we've got just stuff. A big, I don't know if that's a propane tank maybe to deal with. We have wasps. I hope they leave me alone. Bed frames. So this building, you know, is another building that's a total loss. So the building has to go too. The windows would have to be removed. Unfortunately, this has metal siding. So that siding would have to be removed as opposed to, I mean, maybe we could just crunch it up and stick it in the, but then this thing could be burned, right? Most of this could be burned. We just don't want to create the glass, and that's got to all go to the dump, I think, the glass. We want that to go away. So that takes labor, and we have to say, well, how long does it take somebody to unscrew all the windows, disassemble them, and empty the crap out of it, and then you know, once the non-burnable stuff is done, you could just push it over and light it on fire. I don't think that's a slab that's on. No, it's not a slab. Oh wait, maybe it is a slab. Well, at least there's a slab right here. So this might be a slab, so a slab for future use. All right, so this is the scrap pile that's just outside the building. Okay, so there's an air conditioner which has special disposal fees. Propane tank. More metal and crap, odds and ends. Lawnmower. Not sure if you guys can, I'm having a hard time seeing, but I see tires again. Another walker thing of some sort. This is a trailer, which includes steel, wood, and tires to deal with. I mean, that would be good to have around the farm as an ATV trailer of some sort. Picnic table with metal. Okay, so that's picnic table, has metal frame that could be have new wood put on it. It'd be fine. Aha! What is this? I may have to come back to this later. I think that might be something to do with the well or the septic, one of the two. So I'll have to come back and view that later. Okay, so just so you're oriented, there's the house again. There's the garage. The junk pile we just looked at. The boat's over there. Okay, so we're walking this way and just taking in all the scattered garbage. There's that truck bed liner again. And then some sort of topper canopy thing. What I'm getting to is this pile right here, which to me just looks like somebody came in with a pickup truck load of stuff and dumped it right here. Looks like an 8-foot pickup truck just dumped a bunch of stuff. So I don't know if people are dumping stuff out here, but there's that. So that's a pickup truck load. And then there's just a few odds and ends scraps over here. More odds and ends scraps. Some sort of boat trailer thing. This is a pop-up camper that's full of stuff with another refrigerator. So we're up to 4 devices now: an air conditioner, freezer, refrigerator, no, it's, let's see, freezer, refrigerator, air conditioner, and another five devices, five of those devices. So, you know, this is a mixture of metal that needs to go recycle, garbage that goes to the dump, and then, you know, there's a few fence posts in there that are still usable. There's your burn barrel. All right. So next on the list, I can barely see what's going on here. We have this, it's hard for you to see. It's a metal building. It looks like it's on skids. It's the only building that's salvageable out here, in my mind. It has a roll-up door that is unfortunately come off its hinge up there and is broken and not working properly. It is stocked full of crap. And just because of the enormity of it, I'm giving this one a 4-foot rating for its size, which I think is 16 by 24. It's fishing equipment and a bunch of hardware, probably some plumbing stuff. There's a horse saddle in here. But its size, 3 to 4 feet deep. Off to the side of it is a, I don't know what you call it. It's like a caged area with a roof. I think maybe a dog could be kept in here. So it's got this weird canopy thing. And then cage. And, you know, if you look at that, and then there's a canopy in the back, a bicycle back there, some sort of vacuum cleaner. And you just take all this stuff, then you're back to the stuff that's surrounding it. You're back to 2 to 3 feet of garbage stacked up. Staircase, metal staircase, might be useful. Craftsman lawnmower seems to have decent tires and an engine in it, but can't tell you any more than that. And then we have the Grand Poobah here. This is a 21-foot pontoon boat frame. Pontoons and frames intact. And of course it comes with a tire. Everything has a tire. So my thought on this is, if somebody didn't want it, which I doubt they would, because it looks like everything anybody wants has been taken, is that you would cut it here in the same place over here, and then you'd take these 21-foot pontoons, stick them on a trailer. You get both of them on there with all the other framework and all this other framework over here, and you'd take that off to the metal recycler guy, and I'm sure he'd love having all that aluminum. Might even give you some money for it, I don't know. But we're talking, that's a day right there, just screwing around with this boat. All right, over here, I have a pickup, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it runs. And then a pickup truck load of random garbage. That thing in the back is a refrigerator, so it's counting as one of the 5. It might be able to be run over with something, so it doesn't look like a refrigerator anymore. They've seen that happen. Truck. Get that on the trailer and haul it off. Across from the truck, it's just another, there's a big bush hog back in here. Looks pretty bad shape, so I don't know if that would be recoverable. And then just a whole bunch of crap that needs to be picked up. So let's call that a pickup truck load there, in addition to the pickup truck load next to the pickup. And then there's the pickup. We come over here and we see this weird thing, this weird trailer. The only thing I can think of is that this trailer is maybe for the pontoon boat, but it's weird looking to me. It's big, it's a lot of steel, and you know, maybe if there were decent tires on it, I think one good tire, you could just pull it to the scrap metal guy and he probably wants that, but no tires. The dog canopy thing we saw, this is a same thing. And where did I see it? There's a big steel beam in here somewhere. I just don't, oh, there it is. So, big trailer beam. We know about these guys. This one's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of a tweak at that end. So, it's long. But there might be 16 to 20 foot of good beam in that thing before it bends. Hey, but it's not all for naught, because here's more bushy wooded tree area. It's not packed full of garbage. There's the car that, if I can see the car, that's the car Mom rented for us. It's been okay. Some sort of metal gate. Back to the boat. And so that's the cleanup on the outside. It's beyond the inside. And then you guys have seen the deck from the you've seen the deck from the satellite view and from the pictures that people took. Reclining chair, some other stuff. So, let's say volume size, this is about a couple of pickup truck loads. That thing we were looking at is an electric smoker. And the reason it's sitting up at that funny angle is it's trying to fall over. Oh, it's being held down by the... So it would have fallen over already, except that propane tank holding it in place. That's a full-blown TV set. Not even partial. Not even just the plastic. Alright. I'm going to end this video here, and I'll do a couple more videos of some other stuff that you can think about.